We are finally in the airport, getting on the plane. I have to tell you the story later on. We're not standing in line, but we're finally here. Or, well, no, not finally here. We're at home still, but we're finally getting on the plane. So, anyway, I'll see you guys when we get there. Or at my layover. It depends. We'll see. Hey guys, so we just landed in Mexico and the flight was very easy. We did 2 hours to Dallas and then we did 1.5 hour layover in Dallas and then from Dallas to Mexico. We're currently in Oaxaca, which is where we're going to be staying. There's going to be a festival here. I don't remember the name of the festival, but if I can get the name of it to put on the screen, I'll try to do that here. But yeah, so we just arrived and we're getting ready to go through customs now. I'll tell you guys more about everything once we're like settled. But we're here. I had to ride.
Travel like this trip around.
She's like, yeah.
You get to sit in the middle.
Oh yay. So we just got to this little convenience store and I'm looking for, I'm not even sure what I'm looking for. I think I want like a snack. Anyway, so it just depends. I have to find something. We got like a bunch of pesos out of the exchange earlier and just like bread and stuff. I want like a chip. Who they got? This is what I want to try, and it's from Kellogg's. So now I just need some drink. So I think I want to get like a ginger ale, and I'm gonna try to get some water. That's all beer. I don't see what I'm looking for. Here is my favorite dessert, and they have the Snickers here. Oh, yeah. I tried this brand when I was in France, and I've fallen in love with it. That was Milky Way. This one's Snickers. I want a Snickers one. I wonder if they have spoons up front. Oh my God. Hobos, those hobos.
I can read more Spanish than I can speak.
Oh, I got some of the party. Una placa más. Necesito una placa más.
Here.
Here. Oh, gracias. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
You eat one of these?
I'm gonna taste one, but I'm gonna taste hers.
Go ahead, y'all.
This one I bite it.
one has one chili that's called morita. It's a different flavor.
That's good. Yeah.
I was wanting something like that. That's my favorite word.
So we are at a place called Colitas or Colitas. It's a comedor y yo tengo un quesadilla con tasajo. Jugo. Ese no es con baile. Come to mama. Perfecto. Gracias, gracias.
It's just the base and the bowl.
Okay. And just in the middle of the restaurant. Okay. Oh, what's this one? Wow. Wow. Gracias.
Dog attack. Dog attack. On the side of a mountain in Mexico. In Oaxaca, to be precise. And that's how you go up and down the hill.
That's how you do it, the right way.
Right there.
Señor Caballo. Hola, señor Caballo. Yeah, he's not coming.
Carl, did you walk all the way down there to the waterfall?
No, not yet.
I found the path.
Oh, you did?
Let me go back up that way. Go back towards that way.
Don't want to go down there. Look at there. Petrified waterfall. Should I put your hot water too? All right, so I'm walking up the side here. You gotta be careful because it's mostly rock. Whew. And it's also uphill, which, whew, my knees. I was in a car accident some years ago, so my right knee be mad at me sometimes. But yeah, it was beautiful. Falls are gorgeous. So they say basically it's a lot of calcium and phosphorus in the water. So it's like, if you can imagine stalactite and stalagmites, how they're formed, that's pretty much how the petrified waterfall ended up being the way it is. So anyway, I'm gonna go. I gotta walk up this steep hill, so see y'all in a little bit.
Let's get the hot water going.
So this is called plantain,
Right,
the big banana.
right.
Plantain, right.
Okay.
Hey guys, it's a lot of hours later, so it is probably about 1 o'clock in the morning. We just got back to the hotel, or we're actually not in the hotel, we're in an Airbnb. Yo, this place is insane. I'll show you this in the morning because showing it to you at night is just not gonna do it any justice. But I will show you the kitchen, coffee and beverage station that goes into the main living area. This is the kitchen. Yeah. So we're in Oaxaca, like I mentioned before, or maybe I didn't mention, but if I didn't, I'm sorry. And we're in Oaxaca, and there are, how many of us are there? There's 7 of us, I believe, staying in the Airbnb. My homeboy has his friend that's been showing us around, but this place is beautiful. It's huge. It has, I think it has 4 or 5 bedrooms, and 3 of the bedrooms have their own bathroom. So, and then it's a half bathroom downstairs for sure. So, yeah, it's amazing. It's an amazing place. But I just wanted to come downstairs and get some water. So we just picked up some alkaline water from Walmart, and I was gonna get some ice, but the ice isn't working. And I see that they purchased some ice and put it in the freezer, but it's not broken up, and I don't feel like doing with that whole thing, and the ice maker isn't working, or maybe I just didn't use it long enough. I'm not sure. Let me try it again. I brought my Yeti cup from home, so let's see. Maybe I just need to use it longer. No, that's not working. So anyway, I'm gonna try to figure out if I can get me some ice, and then I'm gonna go hang out upstairs. We have a terrace that overlooks the courtyard. So I'll show you that, just kind of what it looks like. Tomorrow, I'll actually give you an actual house tour of what the Airbnb looks like. So that way you guys have a true representation of what we're experiencing. But I will tell you right now, it's amazing. So this is our courtyard. Parking is out there. Here comes Dave and Francisco. Outdoor kitchen. You know what? The only thing this thing is missing is a hot tub or a freaking pool. I don't know. I don't.
Trying to get open water.
He got plenty of room though.
So we believe that this window here slides open. I think that's what this is. Or maybe it should, but it might not be hooked up. What? And that looks, oh, that is what looks over the water feature. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. Wow. All right. Okay, so I guess your washer and dryer goes in there, and then you hang up clothes, hot water heater. So this is our bedroom. This wardrobe space was excellent. Plenty of space for all of your things. Drawer space here. In addition to hanging space, plenty of places to put my clothing and my luggage. And there are some pull-out drawers down here at the bottom. The bed was really comfortable. I always carry my own pillowcase. The bathrooms were really clean, spacious, and just really functional. Each bedroom had its own bathroom, except one. The shower space was nice as well. The water got really hot, so having really nice hot showers at the end of a very sweaty day was wonderful. Ooh, sorry you guys are crooked. There really isn't a place for me to put you guys in this bathroom, so I'm just trying to make do. So sorry you guys are kind of wonky. I have my tripod somewhere around here, but I just want to say good morning. We're getting ready to go to Puerto Escondido, where it's supposed to be beautiful waves and the beach. So I have on today, I just got on like a t-shirt that you can actually purchase. I have a link down below. This is not sponsored, just throwing it out there, but it's my husband and his Homeboy's merch company. And then I've got my bathing suit underneath here, and I've just got on some jeans, and I'm gonna have on sneakers, but you can't see my feet, so anyway. But I was just trying to brush my teeth and put on some facial hydration. So what I'm using today is gonna be the Fresh Rose Deep Hydration Face Cream. So that's what I'm using today. I did use this to wash my face. This is the Fresh Soy Face Cleanser. And then I just have like a mini toothpaste and everything. And then for my deodorant, I'm using the Saltaire Santal Bloom. This stuff smells so good. This scent reminds me of vacation. So when I picked this up, when I was back at home, I had to have it just because of that. It just reminds me of vacation. But this house is incredible. There are 4 total bedrooms, a den, a living room, a dining room, a kitchen. There's a water feature in the middle of the house. Every single bedroom, well, all the bedrooms on this side of the house, I know, like the side that I'm on, they all have like small terraces, and then it looks over the gardens, and there's like an open area, like green area for picnics and like children to play. And then there's a space for the car to be parked, and like we're behind a gate, so you can't come into this property unless you have the code to get into the gate. And it's concrete, and the height of the gate is pretty tall. I want to say it's like 15 feet. So you're not just jumping over this fence, okay? And then there's like an outdoor kitchen area, and I haven't been out the back of the house yet, so I'm not sure if you can go out the back of the house, and if you can, what's on the back side of there. But this house is amazing. Like, I told my homeboy, I was like, yo, we have to make sure we keep the name of this guy and this Airbnb specifically, so that way every time we come down here, we can get this place, because it really does feel like home. It does not feel like an Airbnb at all, and it's really clean. The beds are really comfortable. I personally would have preferred an extra pillow on the bed. I sleep with a Tempur-Pedic style pillow when I'm at home. So for me, it was just like, oh, that's, when you lay on it, it's like super fluffy and it just kind of flattens out. So I have to fold it in half, and even that's not very comfortable. But I slept really, really well, but that could have been because we were running around all day yesterday. We did so much yesterday, it's hard for me to even say what we did. So I know we landed in, they picked us up from the airport because they actually got here 2 days before us, because we were supposed to be here on Tuesday and we had a mishap ourselves and weren't able to get here until Wednesday. Wednesday, when we got to the airport, we had a problem checking in originally we had a problem checking in online, and then we had a hard time getting in on the app and then on a kiosk, and then we went to the desk, and at 6:01 our flight was at 6:40, so they hadn't started boarding yet. We were TSA pre and we had our luggage. We weren't doing any checked bags, and they said that we missed the cutoff to get on a plane, and we were like, well, on the website it just says you need to show up in a timely manner, and since boarding hadn't started yet, and Raleigh-Durham Airport is not a big airport at all, so there's really no reason why we couldn't just get on the plane, but we couldn't. Literally the system just would not print us out a ticket, and I was so angry at the time, and my husband was irate, so we didn't even bother to ask for a manager at the time, which in all honesty we should have, because another employee helped the employee that was helping us. But we should have just asked for a manager, because she probably could have did an override and had the computer print out a ticket for us, our boarding passes, I mean. But we both were already so frustrated by the time we got to that point that we were just like, whatever, what's the next flight? So they put us on the next flight for the next day, which was Thursday, which was yesterday. Today's Friday. And so we had the same process. So we were like, well, we want to check in right now because we don't want to have to bother with checking in tomorrow, because we don't want the same issue to happen. And so the lady was like, well, we can't check you in 24 hours ahead of time. It has to be within a 24-hour window, basically. So we were like, fine. Well, so we just waited around the airport for an hour so we could get checked in and get paper boarding passes. So that's what we ended up doing yesterday in order to get here. So then once we got here, they picked us up from the airport, and I'm still sleepy. I'm running on about 6 hours of sleep, so there's that. And then, of course, it's only a 2-hour time difference, so the jet lag isn't that bad, but it's definitely there. We tried to go to the caves, and the caves were closed for construction. So we ended up leaving there and then going to a place called Guelagetza's Comedor, and we had these little, they're called mamelas, and it's basically like a tortilla style pizza dough thingy, and then they spread black beans on it, and then they put queso on top, and then you just put your salsa, and they had 2 home style salsas, not like the salsa we have at home. Both of them were really runny, but very, 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 very intense in flavor. Like, you could really taste the cilantro, you could really taste the garlic, you could really taste the tomato. It was crazy how fresh and clean it all tasted. It was amazing. And so that was an appetizer that just came to the table. I don't think we had to order that. I'll double check, but I don't think we had to order that. I think it just came to the table as an appetizer. And then we each got something different. So I had the quesadilla con pollo because I could read it. I knew what it was. And I wanted something light on my stomach. I didn't want anything crazy. No, I didn't have pollo, excuse me. I had tasajo. So tasajo is like a dried beef product, but they rehydrate it basically and heat it up, and it's amazing. They did it over a wood fire. I don't have when they were actually making the tasajo itself, but I do have footage from when they were doing the tortillas or mamelas style things. It was so cool just to like experience that, and it was true Mexican style. We were outside, everybody was just kind of talking. There's people all around us, it's so funny. We watch all these videos with like the Indians and stuff like that using their hands, and it seems so gross because like you catch people doing stuff that you don't necessarily want to catch them doing when they're preparing your food. But that's the way they eat here. Everybody prepares everything with their hands. Like even last night when we were in a place called Metla, And it's like this little alleyway. There's like a taco stand and an alleyway, and it's got tables within the alleyway and all that stuff. And you go, you order your tacos, and the lady's just sitting there, and she has, you know, all the little tacos. She heats them all up. The meat is already heated. She mixes it up. She sticks it. She does the black bean stuff. She does the meat, and then she does the cheese, avocado, tomato, lettuce if you want it. She does all of that, and then she rolls it up by hand and sticks it on your plate. But you know, think about it. When we're at home and we're cooking, we're not cooking with utensils and gloves all the time. And it's weird to think about. It's like, you know, we have all these, like, especially Americans, we have this kind of culture where it's like, oh, I don't want nobody touching my food. But if you don't want anybody touching your food, you really need to make your food at home. That's really what it comes down to. Because when they're making the dough, especially if you want something home style or home cooked or street style, you know, they're gonna be on the side of the road. They're not washing their hands all the time. But here in Mexico, I noticed that a lot of the service workers are still wearing masks, which is nice. But I mean, obviously dirt tastes good, because where I've ever been and got food on the side of the road, it was always some of the best food I've ever had. So yeah, as long as I don't see nobody coughing in their hand and like sneezing directly over the food, which I've actually seen somebody in my family do that, and I was kind of grossed out because I know this person very well, and this person would be totally grossed out if somebody did that around their food. But it's like, it's cooking, right? So in actuality, what it should do is cook the bacteria out, which is why we cook food in the first place. Anyway, what do you guys think about that? Do you guys think that street food, which means food that is not necessarily prepared in the most sanitary ways, is some of the best food you've ever had? Or is it like, are you one of those people that are totally against street food and you'd rather go to a restaurant? But I'll tell you, I've been to restaurants, even with the ones with like the glass where you can see the people in the back cooking and stuff. If you stare at them long enough, they're gonna do something that you find is gross. It's just gonna happen. But I don't know, let's start a conversation in the bottom comments about that, because I'm interested in seeing what you guys think about travel and buying street food in general. So yeah, put your opinions down below. But we're getting ready to go now to Playa and Punta Escondido, and like I said, I've got my bathing suit on and everything, and I believe everybody's waiting for me, so let's go so we can get down there. Oh, I need to take my hair out. And I'm not doing my edges today because it was hot and I was sweaty, so it's just gonna be like this. I will put on some lip gloss and stuff though. Let's see. The lip gloss I've been using lately is this NYX Lingerie, and this particular color is called Turn On. And then I have, y'all gonna laugh at me because like I said, when I don't have blush or when I'm trying to pack light, I just use my lipstick. So I got this like orangey corally colored lipstick from the beauty supply store. So that's usually literally what I'm gonna use as my blush. And I use it across my nose here. Sorry, there's a mirror behind you guys, so I'm just kind of looking in the mirror. And I'm going to blend it in. Because all I want to do is bring a little color to my face. I don't have like any like really scarring or discoloring that I'm trying to get rid of. And I don't like the idea of wearing makeup, because I know a lot of people who wear makeup, if you don't wear the right type of makeup for your face, and that could be anybody for any type of makeup, because some things just don't work well with your skin. If you use the wrong makeup, you start having acne and pimples and scarring and all that stuff, and I don't want any of that. So I just use basic stuff on my skin: lotion, cleansers, toner. I don't do anything too crazy. I didn't bring my Element stuff with me today because I haven't been really using it. Well, I've been using it a lot. I don't want to travel with it because it's too big, which is why I brought the Fresh products, because they're a lot smaller. So yeah, let me do a little bit of this on top because it's looking pale right now. But I think it looks pale because I'm a lot darker than I normally am because I've been in the sun. All right, so there we go. So that's the look for today. Nothing too dramatic or crazy. But I feel good. I know I look good, so I'm happy with what I've got going on here. And actually, I think I might do a little bit. I'm just using some beauty supply store. This is called the 24-hour edge tamer, and I have it in the coconut scent. So I just like put a little teeny bit of this on my finger like so. And then I'm just gonna, I rub it into my fingers a little bit and just kind of put it on the edges. This is really just to keep it from looking too, having my edges looking raggedy. You know what I mean? You know how they look curly, too curly. So I just want to put some on my edges so they don't get too curly. But if possible, I do plan on getting in the water today. I have a little sorry, certain things I just can't do while talking. Anyway, I have a now I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, I was gonna say I have a swim cap, is what I was trying to say. So there's my little edges. And like I said, I just didn't want them to be super curly. Let's stuff my fingers here. But I have a swim cap that I'm gonna be wearing. I'm gonna take this with me because I think this will help me get my locks under the swim cap. And I just want to try to preserve my curls as long as possible. If they end up getting wet today, it's fine. But I really would like them to last because I really do think they're cute and I like the way they look. They came out really, really great. So they're like, they were more like spiral curls yesterday, like little, like my mom would say, Shirley Temple curls. But anyway, yeah. So I really like the way they look and I want to try to preserve them as long as possible. But today might be the day they just get erased. Anyway, I'll see you guys when we get to Escondido.
Nation, I was just saying. Oh, they do look masculine, don't they?
I know Mexicans is like, there's a whole bunch of black people on the side of the road.
Right.
What's going on?
So we hit a pothole in the middle of nowhere, literally. Trying to put a tire on. Luckily there was a full-size spare underneath the truck, so yeah, that's our current situation.
Is that trees or the ocean? And I was like, what are you talking about? Oh shit, that's no fucking ocean.
We finally made it to Punta Escondido. Puerto Escondido. A la playa de México. Una playa de México. Y ahorita nosotros buscamos para comida antes de chilling on the beach. Entonces nosotros arribamos al comedor de fish shack.
Is it 5 or 6?
6.
5. Little fish? Yeah, I want some fish. Okay, somebody bring a fresh fish. I definitely want to experience that.
Entonces arribamos a fish shack, pero no está pescados aquí. Entonces la hombre se dice que las pescadoras arribe, así que 4 o 5 en la tarde, entonces regresa ya más luego, pero ahorita We need to eat something else. We just gotta find somewhere to eat. Tacos pescados aquí y ceviche con camarones y pescado y tortillas, camarones y arroz, pescado allá.
Tortillas?
Yeah.
Here.
Buy this family start.
Oh, that is good.
Okay. Pass me that
This is so good.
green sauce.
Hi, doggy.
It's not. It's done.
Yo, look at there.
That's crazy, right?
Wow.
Let me show you something that's even crazier.
Yeah.
See that mountain right there?
Uh-huh.
That's where the ruins are at on top of that mountain.
Oh my gosh.
It's just flat. When you get over there, it's just flat.
What I see has flat at the top right here.
And that's where all the ruins are at. That shit's crazy.
The prices just look crazy because everything's in pesos. So it's like, how much is it? In La Pandaria. Pineapples, deep red watermelon. All the watermelons are deep red. They got real seeds in them. Look at the size of the papaya. That's a papaya. What? Like, this thing is heavy and huge. So I'm gonna try a new fruit. These are called tunas. It's like the top of the cactus bulb, and then there'll be like a flower at the top, and these are attached to them, so they're supposed to be good and sweet. So we're gonna get these and try them. So this one is a blanco and this one is a rojo. So we'll try both and see what we think. And so today we came into the mall. I don't know what this mall is called. I need to do better research before I get on camera because I never know where I am and what I'm doing half the time. But anyway, I got me some fruit because we've been eating meat and beans and cheese for the last 3 days, and I just needed some vegetables or something. So, but we were looking at this truck. It's Chinese. This is the type of vehicle you need if you're gonna be here, because yesterday we got a flat. I think you guys would have seen it already. And we were on the side of the road in the middle of nowhere. Luckily we had a spare. But yeah, so if we come here or if we decide that we're gonna live here, we definitely need to buy a Jeep or some kind of truck to deal with the potholes and dirt roads and everything else. Because yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my fruit and try to let you guys know what mall this is, and I'll let you know as soon as I can figure that out. Oh, they got a perfume store. I need to go over there. So, but they got a lot of stuff in here that is at home, which is cool because, you know, when you think about being here, you just assume that they're not going to have the things that we have at home. And they really do. It's basically like a GNC store, like vitamins and all that stuff. They've got like a Calvin Klein outlet, Levi outlet, all kinds of stuff. Anyway, let me go and I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. America Fest. So all the things that we have in America supposedly were just available here at America Fest.
Gracias. What'd you get? What'd you get?
I got full of the fire. Oh,
Good Lord.
Is it hot? She picked it up like it was
Yeah, she picked it up like it was nothing. This is hot.
Gracias. Caldo de pollo. Con arroz. Arroz.
Oh, it's got rice in it. You bastards.
from Oaxaca. Today is our last day here, and it's been an incredible experience. We definitely are gonna try to come back here. I decided to pick up the camera because I wasn't able to get into all of the rooms because there was a bunch of people here with us over the last couple of days, but now we're here by ourselves. They have, they're getting ready to fly to Cancun, and we're actually leaving today to go home. But yeah, I just wanted to show you what the rest of the rooms look like, because the next time we're here, I'm hoping to have the master bedroom as our bedroom, because that place is amazing. But let me show you. So, excuse the mess, but this is one of the bedrooms. This bedroom doesn't have a closet, right? But they still give you like a hanging space there and this little Chester drawer mirror. And one of the things that we figured out that we really like about the blinds is it rotates. So you can either have sun or not have sun. Have some sun or not have sun. But out this window, you still get light, even though this is a room that's inside of the house. But this light goes out here, and then you can look down and you'll see the water feature that's in the house from inside of this bedroom, and you get plenty of light, which is cool. This is the room that we are staying in now. So you've seen that. And then this is one of the other bedrooms. It has its own ensuite. Again, sorry about it being messy, but this is our like fifth day here. And this one has a twin size bed. And my husband and I are loving these like wall units for the closet space. I think I want to do this in my current house, because this would be amazing to have. And it's lots of floor space. The art on the walls is really pretty, simple. This is my favorite part of the house. Can you imagine waking up and just hearing that every day? So this is the actual master bedroom. So, king size bed, nightstands, a chair. And then if you walk around this corner here, they have a full-size terrace, which is super cool, because you can wake up every morning here and just hang out on a terrace and overlook your garden, which is what you would see. Or if you had your car parked out there, you could just look at your car if you were a car buff and you really wanted to see that space. But it's so cool. I love these chairs. But yeah, that's the terrace space. It's so big. I told my husband, I was like, hey, can we build like one of these off of the Coco Lounge? Because the Coco Lounge has stops, right? But then behind the Coco Lounge, there's nothing over the master bedroom. So on the roof of where the master bedroom is, we could put something like this, which would be awesome, because then the only thing you see in my backyard is the trees. So yeah, I could definitely deal with that. I'm just trying to figure out if here's a light switch. There we go. So, and then this is the master closet. So there's shelving here. And then just like a little chair for you to put your shoes on or whatever. And then all this like drawer space here, some larger drawers on the side, some wider drawers up top, shelving and all that stuff. I was like, I put my lotions and my perfumes and stuff up here, put some books and decor and stuff up there, just make it look nice. And then this over here, it's like open space. I'll probably put my luggage under there. And that space right there, I probably would go ahead and put an additional shelf and put shoes on this area. Inside of these doors is just hanging space. I don't have a lot of clothes, so like this actually would work for me. And then they have a long hanging space area right here. So for all your dresses and long coats. And then you can just put your shoes right there at the bottom. And then on the opposite side, it's the same thing. There's nice long mirrors so you can see your whole outfit. And then on the opposite side, it's additional shelving. So these are shoe shelves. I don't know if you can tell that or not, but they're kind of slanted a little bit. But, you know, depending on who you are, you may or may not need as many shoe shelves. But those are shoe shelves, and then there's additional space under there. They have the laundry basket under there, some drawers, an extra shelf. They do provide an iron and a hair dryer. And then in this area here is where the freaking bathroom is. Double sinks, toilet, which I'm not gonna show, but another shelving area right here, the bathroom in front of the toilet, and then a nice big shower. So look how big that shower is. And it has a rainfall, waterfall shower head, which is super cool. This place is amazing. Like, everything about this place I love. So we definitely are going to keep the information for this particular Airbnb and make sure that we come back to this one in particular, because it was just everything. So yeah, so it was amazing to just have this experience. These are things that me and my husband used to talk about that we want to do. I'm sorry that my hand's in the way. Okay. Yeah, but these are things that me and my husband had always talked about, things we wanted to do. Oh, we want to be able to go to Mexico and get a big Airbnb and, you know, hang out with friends and family and all that stuff. And here we are, like, literally doing exactly that. Again, sorry for the mess. We've been here a few days, so. And the kitchen, which is a mess. I'm about to clean up the kitchen now, or at least in part. I wanted to get some of the dishes and stuff washed. I don't know if we're supposed to or not. I'm assuming that we don't necessarily have to, but if anybody knows me, they'll know that I usually spend most of my days doing some type of cleaning, so it doesn't bother me to have to clean up it all. But yeah, I'm just downstairs on the grounds now. But the fact that this is a place you can come and stay, and it was really affordable as far as like hotels are concerned. I mean, of course they price it for Americans, so there's that. But if you have a family and you want to bring them to Mexico and you want them to have a nice, safe experience, like, look at that behind me. Let me see if I can get it without the awning in the way. See that window there? That's our room. Or doorway there. But look at there. There's so many trees back here, which is really nice because it just adds to the whole experience. I mean, look at this place. It's everything that I always thought I wanted in a house. The only thing it doesn't have that would have been nice is like a hot tub or pool situation. Especially since we're in Oaxaca, which is about 2 hours from the coast. So you can't really just go to the beach. So it'd be nice like to have like even if it was just a nice little lap pool, like right here. That went across here, and then build out this terrace over here this way, and like put the hot tub here, like in this corner. So the terrace comes out there, build like a little walkway here, and then have the hot tub sitting like right here, and then have it go into like a waterfall in-ground pool in this area. Because there's plenty enough space for a pool. I mean, it wouldn't be huge, but you don't need a huge pool. It'd be basically just something for you to get into and cool off in the summertime. But I'm gonna tell you right now, it is July right now, and the weather right now is about maybe 72. I mean, it's beautiful and it's perfect. There have been no mosquitoes. I think I haven't gotten bitten at all, luckily. I think my husband got bit I think he said he got bit like 4 or 5 times. But that's because he spent a lot more time outside than I did. This makes me want to redecorate my house, which my house isn't really decorated anyway, but this makes me want to be like, okay, I want to decorate. Because I just love the way it looks. It's just like so clean. And I love all of the windows. Like almost every door over here is a sliding glass door. This house has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like 8 sliding glass doors. It just. Oh, this one's actually locked, where you can't get out of it. Either that or it's just stuck. But there's a screen out there also. So if you want to open the door and have some nice breeze coming through, you could. There's a better view of the outdoor kitchen, which is super simple. You know, again, not crazy amazing, but it's an outdoor kitchen. It's already out there. You go out there. It's a great grill. We actually used it last night to make some tasajo and some tilapia on the grill. We did corn, and then I cut up cucumbers, and we had chips and salsa to go with it with rice. So we did that last night. But yeah, man, I mean, I'm really gonna hate leaving this place. But I also have a lot of great ideas for ways that I want to like decorate my own house and make it more, because I love this. Like this super clean, simple aesthetic is perfect. Plenty big seating for everybody to have a seat, which, let's see, my table at home seats 8. It seats 10, but you probably could put another chair on each side and seat 12, which would be amazing, you know, to have on a regular basis. And then I showed you like going up the stairs here. So if you go out this door, there's a set of stairs that goes upstairs and onto the roof. Anyway, the cleaning lady gets here at 11. But like I said, I did want to kind of do a little bit of cleaning before I left, just because. Oh, look at these. Oh, okay, it's not what I thought. It's just like a salsa bowl. I don't know what I thought it was when I first saw it, but yeah. Oh, this coffee, man. I need to make some coffee, because this coffee was so good. Lord. So I had heard that you shouldn't drink the water here. So I haven't tried to do that. We haven't cooked with the water or anything here. I don't know how that goes. But we've been using this water here, the crystal water, which we put in this container, and then we actually bought water. We have 1 bottle left. Oh, they had juices left. Oh man. So they bought these juices, but they're pretty much full, except for this one. The manzana is gone, but everything else is. Oh shoot. I'm glad I opened the refrigerator. I forgot we had these. We need to eat these. Oh, this is called a white tuna. This is the red tuna, so tuna blanco, tuna rojo, and this is a yellow mango. So I hadn't tried any of these, so we just figured we'd try some new fruit, which might be a bad idea, getting on a plane with a new fruit in your system, but whatever. Back to making coffee. Anyway, sorry, I was trying to, are you slipping? I think you're slipping. Sorry, this is a horrible angle. I need to work on my chin. Well, I need to work on losing weight in my whole body, but that's another story for a different day. But yeah, so I'm definitely gonna make me some coffee. I don't know what kind of coffee this is because it came in this container. It was already in here when we got here. But it is so good. So I'm gonna have to send a letter to, or email to the owner of the Airbnb and just ask them.
To the skin, and then we can just peel back the skin, and it'll come right off the fruit. Super duper easy, comes right off.
Super duper easy, huh?
Now, if you're gonna put this in a smoothie, you can just drop this in the smoothie and grind it up. You can eat it as is. They do have some seeds in there.
I don't know about super duper easy. I just don't have the dexterity for it.
So you can pull right seeds if you wanted to. And then you can just grab them like this and just go ahead and eat it. The seeds are edible, they're just pretty crunchy.
What in the world? Yeah, I don't know about the skin peeling off, or maybe there's something you have to do for it.
And prepare a cactus fruit to eat.
Or maybe it depends on if it's ripe enough or not.
And jellies, and juice it, a variety of dishes.
Okay, never mind.
So what does it
I
taste
got that
like?
much of it off.
Okay, dive right in.
Let's see what it tastes like. Get the skin off all the way. I'm not built for that.
So it has those hard seeds in there. You can just keep them in your mouth and then spit them out. It's a very mild, sweet flavor. And the texture is very soft. Almost
A lot of seeds
like
in there.
a kiwi.
It's good.
If you're familiar with the texture of a kiwi, it does not taste like a kiwi, but the texture is like a
It
kiwi.
is.
But it's very good. Like I said, mildly sweet. Probably why the calories are so low in this.
Hey guys, it's been a while since I talked to you, but I really had to come on camera. So we just arrived in Dallas from Oaxaca, Mexico, and when we were in Oaxaca, the American Airlines attendant had given us a voucher for tonight to stay in a hotel and a meal, and we were going to leave out tomorrow because our flight was delayed a bunch of times today. And we weren't going to make our flight. Well, our connecting flight is actually going to make it, but that means that we've literally spent all day in the airport. And my husband, he mentioned, he was like, you know what? One thing that America is actually good at is cheating you out of your experience and your money, because they already messed up on the way of us getting to Mexico. And then they had all these delays, which is not our fault. And when they said they were going to have to put us in a hotel, we were like, well, at least we don't have to stay in a hotel. I mean, the airport all day. We could just relax some, and then we'll just get on the road tomorrow, and we'll get home tomorrow. Fine, no problem. Then we get here. Freaking the lady's like, oh, well, I don't understand why you guys aren't confirmed and you're on standby for today's flight. And we explained to her the situation, and she was like, oh, I can confirm you, but the flight doesn't leave until like 10:12 tonight. Now, it's already been delayed 3 times. I'm tired. I would like to go home and get into bed, or go to a hotel and get into bed and get a meal for free for my inconvenience. And for some reason, American is just like, oh, well, we can put you on a plane tonight to go home, but you're going to have to sit in the airport for 2 hours. And, oh, by the way, we're not going to feed you either. Like, come on. Like, I understand the whole glitch thing, but we started having issues with American Airlines before they had this issue with the glitch and whatever happened with the power for all the electronic devices or whatever the frick happened. I'm not sure what happened because I've been on vacation and trying to enjoy myself. But I'm like, okay, so we finally settled into the idea that we're not going home today, for them to just put on a plane late tonight. And it's like, it's almost better that we would have just been able to go to the hotel, relax for a little while, have dinner, and then go home tomorrow. It wouldn't have been an issue. But now I feel like I need to call and complain again, because at first I was like, I'm not going to complain about our flight getting here and all the things that happened with that, because I'm like, you know what, I mean, lost today going to Mexico. And now we don't even get that day back. Because to me, if they had given us the hotel tonight and the food and the transfer back to the hotel or to the airport or whatever they were going to do, it would have made up for the day that we lost coming, to Mexico or going to Mexico. And now we're not even going to have that. My husband doesn't feel well. I just wanted to go to sleep, and I can't, because American Airlines was like they're doing me a favor by putting me on a plane at 10 o'clock at night when I've been in I've literally been in the airport since this morning at, what time do we have to be at the airport? Since 2 o'clock, which I guess that's not a long time. It's only 6 hours, technically. But it hasn't been just 6 hours, because, of course, there's time differences and blah, 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 blah. So we actually lost the hour. But we lost a day going to Mexico because of American Airlines, not because of our own doing. So to me, them saying, oh, you can have a hotel for tonight, we'll give you a food voucher, and you'll have a flight tomorrow, would have made up for that, and now we're losing that. So I'm irritated, and I'm tired, and I'm ready to go home. I'm ready to relax. Like, I really don't care at this point what bed it is, but I need a bed to sleep in. So American Airlines, you guys suck. I will not be flying with you guys ever again if it's anywhere possible in my itinerary to not do that. That's what I'm gonna do.